Hi, my name is Robert McArtor with Maryland Homes team of RE/MAX Components. I'm so excited today because I have my good friend Bradley Northcote with me. He is president of the Amani Foundation, which is a fantastic organization that helps families, a multitude of families throughout Africa and children to provide education to them and sustainability. And what Bradley's going to do is he is going to explain to us today the history of the Amani Foundation and what the heartbeat of that foundation is. So Bradley, if you could explain to our viewers today, what is the heartbeat and what is the history of the Amani Foundation?
Sure, gladly, Rob. Thank you viewers for watching and being a part of the Amani Foundation. The Amani Foundation started around 2016. But way before that, my wife and I had been traveling to Africa since 2007, working on projects over there, helping with education and sustainability. What that means to you, the viewers, and to anybody that might want to know about the Amani Foundation is that the Amani Foundation is two parts. Sustainability, we help drill wells in rural areas in Africa, and these wells will provide clean drinkable water to whole communities, not just individual families but whole communities. And then we also provide education through schools that we are building over there. We're working with an orphanage over there called the Amani Children's Home on an ongoing basis, and have been for a number of years now, where we help them with different structures that we've provided for them. We've dug a well at the orphanage, which has provided clean drinkable water. We've provided a boys' dormitory, and the golf tournament that we did last year, which is our largest fundraiser, was able to provide funds for that boys' dormitory to be built. We also have recently completed the Shuja Community Center in Nairobi, Kenya, which is a vocational school which is going to help young children and young adults to learn and get an education in a trade, and that's the goal of the Amani Foundation, is through these two different avenues, is to help underprivileged children and young adults getting an uplift in life.
Yeah, fantastic.
Thank you.
So let me ask you something, Brad. So I just read recently that that you were able to drill a solar-powered well. I've never heard of that before. Yeah. So explain to our viewers, what is a solar-powered well?
So we were able to drill a well at the Amani Children's Home, and it comes in a number of different components. One being the actual drilling of the well, where we get our water source from. The second part would be having a solar panels on a steel structure that provides solar energy, which helps the transformer to run through electricity, which in turn runs the pump to bring the water to the surface of the ground, where it can be distributed either into showers, into the kitchen, or into the fields where they are using it for agriculture.
So Brad, before this well was ever drilled and put in place, how were these villages, these communities, how were they getting their water into the villages? Were they bringing them from miles away into buckets? I mean, how were they getting their water?
So people travel for miles. They get a jerry can or a 5-gallon bucket, and they'll walk for up to 3 to 5 miles just to get water for their household. And at the Amani Children's Home, they had a open well where they had to reel up, I think it was around 20 to 30 times a day. They had to reel up a jerry can out of the well to bring water to the surface to provide water for these children that were going to the get education at the Amani Children's Home, as well as the children that live there. Being an open cast well, a lot of bacteria is able to get into the well, and it brings a lot of sickness into the children that were there. So what the clean water has done, that we've been able to provide through drilling the well at the Amani Children's Home, and the wells that we are looking at drilling this year in 2019, is going to be able to prevent a lot of infections and bacteria getting into the drinking water in these communities, and also into these people that are drinking the actual water.
That's amazing. So a well of that magnitude, how much does something like that cost? So, just so our viewers know.
So in the wells that we are drilling right now, includes the drilling of the well, the transformer, the solar panels, and the water pump itself. You're looking at around $20,000 to $22,000 US, depending on how deep we have to drill. So there's a bit of a budget there that we come up with, which is between $20,000 and $22,000.
That's just absolutely amazing. So for us viewers, you know, we take it so much for granted. We go to our homes, we turn on our faucets, we get a glass of clean drinking water, and it's we take a sip of it, and there's no bacteria in it, no E. coli, and you know, we see large water towers that are probably hundreds of thousands of dollars to create. And here we have this wonderful foundation that's going into basically third world countries and building these wonderful wells for basically just pennies on the dollars. I mean, I know of businesses locally that can literally write a $20,000, $25,000 check, and this type of well system can service, how many people can that service?
So we are looking at, in one location that we're looking at drilling a well in 2019, we will be able to help and give clean drinkable water to around 370 families in one community, and that's for one well. So which will in turn, we're guesstimating it to be around 1,500 adults and children.
So not only is the Amani Foundation stepping into an area that is in need with this type of well system, and with education, with educating the community, with educating the children there, with this school system, but they're also stepping in with these well systems and providing sustainable clean drinking water and irrigation systems, providing them protein with animal with you know, you recently with livestock. You recently built a chicken coop with 200 chickens, and the only way that the chickens can live was because of the irrigation system that came from the well. So that's what sustainability is all about.
And we've provided agricultural needs by planting fruit trees, and now they can start getting fruit, which they've never had their own supply of fruit, which isn't costing them anything because it's just growing right there in the orphanage that we're working with, and we'd like to do the same thing in other locations.
Absolutely. So the Amani Foundation has needs this year. In 2019, they have needs, they have wants, they have desires, they want to expand throughout Africa. And because there are so many villages, so many communities, so many families that are still drinking water that is cloudy. It doesn't look like this, right? It does not.
Certainly does not look like this.
Exactly. We as a community, the viewers that are watching this video right now, we want you to be able to step up. We want you to be able to help out the Amani Foundation, and there's several ways that you can do that. One way that you can do it is at the end of April of 2019, they have the Amani Charity Golf Tournament. I want Brad to explain a little bit about how you can be involved in the Amani Charity Golf Tournament. Brad?
Sure. So you don't have to play golf to be a part of the golf tournament.
Because I don't play golf, so I'm glad. Okay, good.
So there's a number of ways that you can partake and be involved. The first way is we have a helicopter ball drop at the event, and so you would end up paying $10 towards a raffle where we have numbers on about 1,500 golf balls or more. They get hoisted up into the air in a helicopter and dropped over a green, and the closest ball into the hole wins a prize. And so you can contribute towards that and help that way. That'll be one way. Another way you can help is by purchasing a T-sign that would be an advert for your business on one of the holes. And then another way is to be a corporate sponsorship at one of the holes, and then the third way is to be an event sponsor. Event sponsor at the course as well. Sure.
And of course, you would want a foursome. So if you're a business, a business owner, or you're a family, or you just absolutely love to play golf, why not put together a foursome? They have room. You have spots, right?
We have plenty of spots. We'd love to entertain you coming out on the course with us and having a great day at the course, where lunch is provided, and then at the end of the day of playing golf, we also have a sit-down dinner for everybody that plays on the day.
So to learn more about the Amani Golf Tournament, to learn more about the helicopter golf drop, to get more involved with that and to register for it, just go to AmaniFoundation.org. Is that the website? That's the website.
The AmaniFoundation.org.
The link is going to be below this video. Just click on that. You're going to find more information there. It's going to be held this year at Bulle Rock, and that's up in the wonderful Havre de Grace in Harford County. So that's going to be one way that's on their website that you can click on. Now, for those of you that listen, you don't have, you're thinking to yourself, my gosh, I don't know how to dig a well. I don't have money to be able to take a trip to go to Africa. I don't know how to play golf. I don't like helicopters, but I want to get involved. I love the fact that they're casting this large net of love into the country of Africa, and they want to be able to help these families and provide good, clean drinking water and education. But I just want to give them a one-time donation. Can they give them a one-time donation?
Very much so. On our website, we have a donation portal that you can just click onto the website, fill out the information, and you can more than welcome to donate on that on the website page.
That's fantastic. So make sure you go to their website. You can also find the Amani Foundation on Facebook, on Instagram. Make sure you like their Facebook page. Make sure you join up with their Instagram and share their page. And if you have any questions, you can also click the contact button and contact Bradley directly, and contact them through their email address. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact them there. Okay, if you have any other questions, let us know, and we'll love to talk to you soon.